Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh, shoot. How is everybody doing? How are you guys doing? I apologize for not having a fresh video ready. The video that I posted was actually recorded two weeks ago. So it wasn't fresh information, but it was some information, and it was already recorded and ready to go. So it was like my easy out. So I said, let me get on here and do a live and just kind of see how everyone is doing. And, you know, kind of getting a feel for what the mood is like. I know it's hard right now. A lot of people are getting cabin fever right now. I am getting cabin fever right now. I'm so tired of being cooped up in the house and not doing anything aside from going to the grocery store and, making little runs like that. It is annoying. So I'm just curious, like, how's everybody holding up? Um, Personally, it can be a little, makes you almost feel a little delirious, like you want to just get out there and do something. Um, I'm curious too, like if people are receiving their stimulus checks, their stimulus packages. Have you guys heard that they're talking about doing some more money and possibly trying a different package of helping with our rent for 6 months to a year? Maybe. I'm still seeing my notifications. But yeah, I was listening to a video this morning that was talking about the proposals that's gonna go into place for hopefully, go into place for us soon. I would love to have my rent paid for 6 months to a year. That would be awesome. Rent paid for 6 months to a year, or I think the other proposal is $2,000 per month for everyone 16 and older. My son misses that by 1 year, and then they would still give you $500 per child per household. So that helps. It's not $2,000, but it still helps because these kids, they eat honey. And my grocery bill has been astronomical, and I don't get any help. Like, I wish I did, but I don't get any help. So anyway, what are you guys doing to keep busy, or like to not be bored? You and your families, maybe you and your children. I've been seeing some really good videos, challenges that people have been doing. My kids and I are going to go for a walk today. It's a sunny day. We had rain earlier this week. Hi, Ashley. I just saw that notification. I got a new comment on different ways zinc influences the virus. Ashley, how have you been doing? How is your schooling? We gotta catch up. How is your son? How is your family? Because I think you got a little one. He's probably young. He's younger than my little one. I still call him little, but he's 9. Yeah, he's that homeschooling is no joke. Homeschooling keeps you busy. Yeah. And now I understand that TV show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Because I'm just like, oh, good. You'll be in the course of the next few weeks. Good. That's good, Ashley. Yeah, we gotta catch up. We gotta do some catching up. That'll be nice. You guys are not in the Chicago area. I need to figure out. I'm about ready to get in my car and drive, take some trips, you all. I feel like going home for a visit to Chicago. That's where I'm from. So I'm about ready. This has got me feeling like I just want to do everything and see everybody. My grandmother wants me to, oh, you're in Charleston, South Carolina. I'm not far from you. My grandmother wants me to come visit her in Florida, but I guess I have to wait until everything is lifted. I guess they're talking about lifting some of the restrictions now, and people are kind of panicking about that. Some people say it's too soon. And, I guess we better be safe than sorry, right? But yeah, Ashley, I should come visit you. I got some friends there. I got friends in South Carolina, and I have a cousin in South Carolina. I need to come for a visit. I need to come see people. I need to get out, go places. Hi, Jeanette. You said come to Florida ASAP. So wherever you are in Florida, I'm sure I'll bypass you. That means I should be able to come. Yeah, I need to come for a visit. You guys, it would just be so nice if we can get out, go to a meeting place, a common central in Georgia. So like a common central place that's not too far from everybody. Florida with the virus, I know that my family is doing well. I have a pretty large family too. So I have about five cousins there with kids. And then an aunt, an uncle, well, actually two aunts. My Aunt Trina, my Aunt Bobby, but they're doing good. My grandmother, she's in her 80s. She's really close to 90. She's doing very well. Um, and I pulled up a chart. The others were, let me find that chart I had. Where did it go? Where did it go? Is it in here? But the colder places, the colder states were the ones who experience it worse right now. New York is hit the hardest. So I don't know why that wasn't in my saved photos, but here it is because I remember sending it as a message. So Florida has, Florida has a lot of cases, guys. 26,000. New York, however, has 242,800. So 1,300. So this was from a couple days ago. But yeah. And then like the places that are a bit warmer, like the Carolinas only have like 4,000, 6,000. Virginia has 8,000. Alabama has 4,000, almost 5,000. So yeah, let's see what you guys are saying here. Yeah, your governor in South Carolina wants to lift the restrictions, and your son will not go back to school this year. It's dangerous. That's right. Ashley, I'm glad that you are not going to send your son. That's smart. My kids are homeschooled regardless. They were homeschooled before the virus. And if they were not homeschooled before the virus, I would keep them as you are. I would keep them at home, Jeanette. Oh, you're asking how's it in Florida? Yeah. Yeah, Florida and New York, huh? Your numbers are rising. Hi, Simone. Ashley, you guys' numbers are rising, huh? Georgia's numbers are kind of high. Georgia is 17,600. It's a very heavily populated state, huge in business, so I'm not surprised that the numbers are like that. But I saw this really cute challenge that I think would be fun. I posted it on my Facebook and I'm going to try and do it with my kids. I'm looking for a fun picture to recreate. There is this challenge where people have a picture from like 15 years ago, or maybe even half that, 7 years ago, with their siblings or their parents or whatever. And then they're recreating the picture. It was so good. That video was it was hilarious watching them do it. And then it also brings you to tears because you see people go from a baby to, an adult. Jeanette, you said a central place would be nice. Wouldn't that be nice, guys? And right about now, I am so ready to be near some water. I miss the water. I love the water. I loved Lake Michigan growing up in Chicago. And then I moved to Vegas for 7 years and there was no water. And I was like, I can't. Yeah, y'all have a lot of cases, but I'm sure of that. Yeah, self quarantine. Yeah. Oh, MSM garlic combo. That's a good combo. Um, Garlic. My friend Sharon was talking about that. She was trying to remember to put some garlic in something that she was doing. It's not hard to, put together antiviral little concoctions at home. Garlic helps. Adding honey to your drinks that have, antiviral properties, all the teas, pretty much any herbal tea is going to be healthy. I just say, you know what I like to do? I don't like to overwhelm people. I tell them to use what they have, what you got in your cabinet, and it will work. If you have elderberry syrup, use some elderberry syrup. If you do not have elderberry syrup, use like you can put together some things that you have in your cabinet that will work. Your seasonings will work as herbs. So like she brought up garlic. A lot of people, they have garlic in their cupboard, in their cabinet, when they're getting ready to season some food or some meat. Use the garlic. You can make a paste with some black seed oil if you have black seed oil. This is my new thing. I love telling people to add just a little pinch of an herb to your black seed oil. And when you do that, you got a good 1-2 punch right there that is going to help you with not only the virus, but just, whatever else. Like you'll find yourself getting sick less and less, even just the common cold or flu, not just the pneumonia, So if you have just a little pinch of like garlic, cayenne pepper, you can do turmeric. Turmeric is excellent for inflammation. You can do ginger. If you have your Italian seasoning, like pinch, dry rub it, and let it fall into your little heaping teaspoon of black seed oil. And if you don't have the oil, drink a hot tea or make a hot tea. Just, boil some water and put your spices in it and a little honey for medicinal purposes. And you are good to go. I'm telling you guys, you do that, you'd be good. Do it on a regular basis though. Don't just it's not a one and done. Not a one and done. So are you guys going out other than groceries? Do any of you guys have essential jobs, or are you working from home? I've been working from home with my businesses, but I haven't been able to drive Uber and Lyft. Um, Even though there's not a restriction on Uber and Lyft right now, not where I'm at, but I don't want to bring nothing home to my boys. Jeanette, you said you use garlic and ginger on everything, and essential oil and alcohol. Yeah. Yep. Cinnamon, oregano, peppermint. That's good. Cinnamon is so good for you, and it is antiviral, antibacterial. Cinnamon, that's another one that would be good to add. And you can do a combo if you want, or you could just do, um, one herb or one seasoning, one spice, whatever you want to call it, at a time. Um, if you do one at a time, you get a chance to see how it works for you, for your body. Or you can do a combo. It's so powerful though. These are, you gonna find out. I'm telling you, you're gonna find out. For those who are watching, who are seeing what these ladies are using, they help. My children have been having their allergies bother them. So even though they are not, going places and touching things and being exposed to people, the pollen count is high. And so, like, they'll have a runny nose, itchy eyes. One day I noticed that my oldest, he kept rubbing his eyes, and he kept sneezing back to back. And then he would go to blow his nose. And when he would go to blow his nose, you can hear that he didn't have a lot of air. He was blowing his nose, and you could hear it was like he was restricted from the air coming through his nose. So I told him, I said, you know what? I want you to go downstairs right now. Go take a teaspoon of black seed oil with a pinch of turmeric in it. And could you believe that it knocked it right out? Like, he was done with the eye rubbing, with the sneezing, with the blowing of the nose. So I have them doing that every night, a pinch of turmeric in their black seed oil. And they've been doing it for about maybe 4 nights straight. And so since they've been doing that, I'm noticing that a little bit, the itchy eyes, just a little, is starting to kind of come back. So I told them, that's okay. That means you're going to take it now in the morning as well as in the evening. So you just increase the dose. When it worked really good and it was like fighting it, and it worked, but then it starts to creep back up, then you increase your dose and, take it all back down. Simone, oh, you help with a food program. Puts lunch bags out, oh yeah, to the students. They say that these kids, sometimes school is the only time they eat. So you had to get an approved essential worker letter to do it. Okay. Yeah, they say that sometimes that's the only times that these kids eat is when they're in school. Wow. That's really something. That's a nice thing that you're doing, Simone. I keep hearing them talk about that on the radio whenever I am in my car. They mentioned that, and they even mentioned too that some of them have a hard, like when they're at home, and because their parents are home and stuff, they might not have the best living situations, which is really sad. So yeah, it's nice when you can be a part of helping people out, because people are definitely in need. That's for sure. They are in need. It helps with those who may not be able to eat while home. Yeah. Wow. That's really something. Yeah. Count your blessings. count your blessings. We have so much to be grateful for. There are so many people who don't have. Hey, Dwayne, oh, yep, that is you, Dwayne. How are you? Yeah, man, I was talking about that on one of my Facebook lives. I'm like, there are people out there who are dealing with so much worse than what we may ever have to deal with, you know? And definitely even now, it's like a form of safety kind of being in your homes right now, right? Because you're protected. You're protected from the virus. So, you know, and then there's less occurrences right now of crime, accidents, you know? So just like think about when you wake up in the morning and, you're able to breathe, you're not in the hospital waking up to them trying to experiment on you with meds. I have a couple of friends who ended up in the hospital with COVID-19. And the way they described it, they say it's extremely harsh. And a couple times they said they didn't feel like they were going to make it. Both of them have said that. I have another friend who is currently enduring it right now. And she talks about the fatigue is out of this world. So, yeah, we got to count our blessings and, do what we can, do what you can to remain positive, whatever that is for you. For me, it's reading my Bible, especially with my children, spending some time with them, gathering them around me and us just, doing something upbuilding, encouraging. And that's what we all want to be doing. Like get get your thoughts together, talk about the things that you are grateful for, all the positive things. Maybe get on like a Zoom, talk to your family, gather your family together, especially the elderly ones, because this is very therapeutic for them when they get to talk to you. Like my grandmother gets so excited to talk to me and to talk to her great grandchildren, like that means the world to them. And so the way it helps them, it's also, believe it or not, it's therapeutic for us too, because we're a lot more social than we think we are. And so when we are forced to shelter in place, it helps us to appreciate like, oh, I'm not really feeling this. We need each other as humans. That's just the way we're created. We're not created to be isolated creatures. You can isolate yourself for so long, but typically that's not really healthy to be ongoing with isolation, Remember, I don't remember his character's name, but you remember Tom Hanks and his little buddy Wilson. Cast Away. Y'all remember that? He needed a buddy, so he created one with a ball. So, it just goes to show you what we all need, But this is a time to pull together and love your loved ones. But take advantage of this whole Zoom thing. You said your mom is in the lockdown. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. So like and if you don't have like the Zoom app, like a lot of people have other things that they can do. Sometimes the older ones are used to social networking, so you can do like a video with them. There's ways to do it where you can just have just them on there instead of everybody. Like if you decide to go live on Facebook or something, you can do it just where only you can have a certain audience. Yeah, technology, right? Yeah. I was just talking about that with a group of friends that I was with this morning. So, and then Instagram has the little live video thing that you could do. So yeah, get on there. Don't take it for granted, guys. Take advantage of what we do have because um it ended up being a blessing. You know, people use it for so many ways, but right now it is such a blessing to be able to have a live feed with the ones that you wish you could be next to, but you just can't physically be there, you know? So yeah, do what you can. And then find little activities to do at home. If you're someone who's by yourself, connect with somebody. Don't just stay home day in, day out. Like that will drive you crazy. If you're home alone, you live alone, and day in, day out, you're not having any contact with anybody, please don't do that. Please call someone, video chat, have some interaction, you know? Stay connected. Stay connected, stay healthy. In here, you need to stay healthy in here. You need to stay healthy in here. You got to stay healthy. So, you know, keep that in mind. It's so important. You're going to keep your mental health together so that when you do go back out into, you know, the workforce or whatever it is that you do, you'll have a head start. You won't be behind trying to catch up on regaining your sanity and trying to, you know, readjust and get back into the swing of things. Because it's gonna be an adjustment, guys. Believe it or not, this has really affected us a lot more than we may think. Everything is an adjustment, and we've been doing this long enough. You know what they say about starting a habit, a new habit. It takes 30 days to start a new habit. Oh, you've reconnected to schoolmates and oh, from the UK and church via Zoom. You know what, Jeanette? We have been too. We've been doing our Kingdom Hall through Zoom. The same thing. Doing our worship together through Zoom. And also just, you know, a few friends of mine, one of them came up with having a party. And so we get together on Sundays. And I just really enjoy it. I look forward to that time. And it almost, it's like, I don't know why we didn't think of that on our own. And we waited for a whole shelter in place and virus pandemic to cause us to, you know, finally make some time for each other. But that's something that we could have done by camera, even though we always said, hey, let's try and plan a trip, a girls trip, or do something, you know, and then it never seems to come together because nobody ever commits, you know. We're all so busy in our lives, but doing this, it helps, and it shows that this is something that we can continue to do even once the whole shelter in place thing is lifted. You know, we get a chance to still communicate with each other. But I was saying, you know, it takes a good 30 days to start a new habit. So here we are, we're forced into this new habit that no one is trying to hear. This is not a habit we intended, right? So that means that you're going to have to, it's going to take some work to get out of whatever it is you're doing at home. And even just, of course, just the staying in. So it's gonna take a bit to readjust. Like I know for me, it felt weird getting in the car, driving and going places that where I had to like get on the highway, because I was used to driving all over the place when I was doing Uber and Lyft, right? I would go sometimes over an hour away from home. But when I had to get back in the car, I don't even know, where did I have to go? I had to get on the highway to go somewhere. And it felt awkward driving. It was not, it felt like I hadn't been in the car behind the wheel in a long time, because just going up the street to the grocery store is not the same as getting on these streets in Atlanta. Whew, my goodness, you guys. These people drive crazy, but that's a whole other story. The driving can make you crazy. A lot of people are intimidated by it, and a lot of people won't even get behind the wheel. They do not, I'm not joking, they drive crazy here because Atlanta is extremely overpopulated. It is extremely overpopulated. So that means the roads are too. The traffic is astronomical. It's Simone, the traffic is horrible. Horrible. It is so bad. So like they don't know how to drive. When you have people coming from all different parts of the world moving and flocking to this, you know, little business area, and they find so much opportunity here. You got people bringing their driving styles and their bad driving habits from all over the world. And so I can't even tell you how many accidents I see every day. The accidents I was seeing every day driving Uber and Lyft, man. And don't let it rain. If it's raining outside, yeah, it's really bad. So that's going to take, I'm realizing it's going to take me at least one full work day, possibly 2 full work days to get back integrated again, you know, into that traffic and feel back comfortable again. And even just controlling my wheel in that kind of traffic. It's not easy, but yeah, it's a trip. So, you know, it's going to take a bit, you know, to get back used to whatever it is, because this almost feels like our new normal. And we've been told that it might last longer than what we think. So if it does not, and they are going to allow businesses to reopen, ooh, I don't know. You guys are going to want to be careful. I know I see a lot of people posting how they post like little memes saying that they're going to let everybody else go out. They'll see what happens to everybody else instead of them going out. What do you guys think? How do you feel about that? If they allow things to reopen where there's no lockdown anymore and more than essential workers can go out, are you going to go out? And if you go out, are you going to continue to wear your mask and gloves? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? If I start driving, I'm probably going to wear a mask for a little bit. I think I'm going to wear a mask for as long as the weather continues to adjust here in the Atlanta area. I think that's how long I'll wear a mask, because once it starts getting hot enough, the virus is extremely fragile to the heat. So I won't really need to worry about it surviving outside the body long. But I know for sure I will start off wearing a mask. But I wondered, like, you know, so I was telling my friend, I was like, yeah, they're talking about lifting the restrictions. I can't wait. I'm ready. She was like, oh, don't you go out there. She was like, do not go, right, Simone? If it's not work or groceries, I'll wait. I know, Simone. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So my friend, she was like trying to talk some sense into me, because at first I wasn't thinking. And I was about to be all excited, you know, like, ooh, we can go out. But yeah, so, you know, it's a thing of us being tired of being cooped up. I think what I will do, though, I do think that what I will do is maybe, hey, Sharon, there's Cozy Wub. You said you plan to stay right inside, huh? To see how the daring ones make out first. See, Sharon, I think I fall into that category because I was just gonna say I think I might would want to go to a park at least. Maybe go to a park and then find my way right on back home. You said you're gonna wear mask and gloves. Yeah, people are, yeah, Jeanette, I know that's right. Mask and gloves. You said you should be able to get your groceries sooner. Yeah. Wow. So Cozy Wove, you guys know her as Sharon. She and I are on Facebook together too. Herbalist Sharon. Herbalist Sharon. We're supposed to do a video together, Sharon. We gotta prepare for that to do. We're gonna have to, I guess, do Zoom so we can post it on Facebook. But we she has a client who's going through some things, and I did like a little Facebook Live yesterday to help out. And I'm wondering, Sharon, how they're doing. Have you heard anything about how they're feeling after last night? Because I was just saying for pain, you could also use the turmeric and black seed oil because turmeric is anti-inflammatory. You haven't heard anything yet. Okay. You wear 3 layers of gloves, Sharon, Cozy Wove Herbal Support. You guys go to Cozy Wove's website. She's got some really good products. Sharon, 3 layers. But I understand why, because once you're like, especially like if you have nails and it punctures through, then you have extra protection because the fingertips can start to, get exposed a little bit. But yeah. Everybody said they'll wait. I know that's right. I am daring. I am daring, and I'll go out. I'll go out the house for groceries quite often. And it's weird because I haven't needed to go to the gas station. This is the longest I haven't had to refill my tank. But I go out quite often, and I'm starting to see more and more people wear masks, and I don't wear a mask. When I go out, I don't wear one. And it's because I didn't have one. The only one that I have left is in my locked away in my room with my products whenever I have to redo products. So I keep that room sealed off. I'm not trying to take that mask and wear it outside. And I ran out, so I guess I have to try and find some new ones. But yeah, or I can go buy some bandanas and make that one with the with the rubber bands. That's what I could do. But I haven't worn anything, and then I just take all the other steps, so that I won't get sick. So, but yeah, I gotta do better. But fortunately, I've been okay. So yeah. I'm excited. I love getting fresh air. I have been going for runs. I haven't went in about 2 or 3 days. I need to go back out and go for a run and get that fresh air. It feels so good, even though, like I said, the pollen count is high. But what I have been doing for that is before my run, I take a shot of juice with 3 essential oils in it: peppermint, lemon, and lavender, 1 drop each. And it keeps me from having any problems with the pollen, like making my nose itch or making my throat feel funny, like I don't get that tickle. Like when you go out and you're inhaling that pollen, especially because you're running and you have rhythmic breathing when you're exercising, you can feel that stuff implant itself in your throat and in your sinuses. And it feels like a tickle. It feels like something landed there, like a little particle has landed in all these areas, like little particles, and it tickles and it makes you cough or sneeze. So with the lavender, the lemon, and the peppermint, I don't have any problem with that. So when you, oh my gosh, that is so smart, Sharon. That's why you wear 3 layers of gloves. Are you guys seeing that? She takes one layer off when she has to take out her money. And then she takes the other layer off, the second layer, when it's time to get her groceries out of the car. That is so smart. That is so smart. I sit there and I watch people when I come from the grocery store and I'm going to my car and I'm putting my things in the trunk, and I see them with their gloves touching everything. They're touching their keys, their trunk, they're putting their groceries in there, opening their door, getting in their car, and they're touching everything with the gloves. And it's like, what was the point? What was the point? But so that's a smart idea. Guys, it's time to purchase more gloves. We need you need like that box in the hospital. Just have a box and just keep layering your gloves. Now that is a really good idea. And what I do is I use Clorox wipes everywhere I go. I keep wipes on me, and I'll even take like 2 or 3 in my hand. What was that? Oh, that was Alexa. I forgot I got her. I got my Alexa to read my books because I don't want to pay for Audible. I have books and I don't like to pay for Audible. So I listen to Alexa on my Kindle. Whatever I have on Kindle, you can play for free through Alexa. Alexa, what is the temperature today in Atlanta, Georgia?
Right now, in Atlanta, Georgia, 62 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, why is it so low?
The high at 72 degrees.
It's low. I need to turn it up because I can't hear her. But I heard that loud noise she made. I think that means I got a message. Oh, I know what it means. I think that my delivery got here. I must have a delivery from Amazon right now. And I think that, so Alexa alerts you when you receive a delivery. That's got to be what it is, or at least an update on my delivery. Because I got some more books coming. And Alexa is so rude, right? Oh, tell her to turn. Alexa, can you please turn your volume up? Alexa, please turn your volume up to 5. Thank you. Alexa, what is the weather in Atlanta, Georgia today?
In Atlanta, Georgia, it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can look for mostly sunny weather with a high of 72 degrees and a low of 54 degrees.
I like it a lot. That's some good weather, you guys. I'm definitely going to have to, I need to go for a run. I don't typically like going for a run in the sun. I like to get up a little early so that as the sun is rising, I get those rays instead of the high noon rays. You have some disinfectant wipes. Yeah, you put in a Ziploc bag. Yeah, wiping in the store. Me too. That's what I do, Jeanette. Because I wipe down everything so that I won't bring home anything infected. So I just keep my Clorox wipes. And my hands have gotten pretty dry because of it. But I use, like right now, I have some castor oil and rose hip oil on my hands, which feels really good. You said ask Alexa to tell. All right, okay, let's see what happens. Hopefully it's not corny. Hopefully it's less corny than I can be. Alexa, please tell us a joke.
How do coffee beans say goodbye? See you later, percolator.
Did y'all hear her? Alexa, please turn your volume up to 7. Alexa, could you please tell me the coffee beans joke again?
How do coffee beans say goodbye? See you later, percolator.
Mhm. But yeah, guys, dang, I was talking about something that made me want to jump into another subject. Now I forgot what it was. Was it the groceries? The gloves? But anyway, I I definitely need to order like a box of gloves. I'm hoping that now is something that I can find like on Amazon. Oh, I was going to talk about my books. I love books. Like I'm crazy about books. Have you guys ever seen that episode on the Twilight Zone? There was a man who all he ever wanted to do was read. He just wanted to read, and his wife nagged him about every little thing because all he wanted to do was sit in his chair in his library and read. And so then there was like a nuclear holocaust or something. And it was funny back in those days. Everybody was always threatened or had memories of the threat of like a nuclear war. So there, that episode was, you know, where he, I guess, I don't remember how he preserved himself. People said you can go in those old refrigerators, or they would have like bomb shelters and different things like that. So anyway, somehow he survived this whole nuclear war, and he appeared to be the only survivor. And he woke up when he came out of his little protective cubbyhole or wherever he was at. He was surrounded by books, and he was in book heaven. He was so excited to be surrounded by all those books, but then he dropped his eyeglasses. He couldn't find them, and as he was looking for them, he stepped on them and crunched them, and then he just started crying. Anyway, okay, I don't know why I thought about that, but I love books. I have so many books, and I ordered some more. I ordered some books that somebody very dear to me told me to order. So I'm going to be reading those on Eating to Live. Where's my notification? I keep losing it. But I'm gonna start doing more. I need to start reading more inserts for you guys. And I can't wait to release my books that I have. I have ebooks. I have one on essential oil to help you see a breakdown for each oil and also the properties of each oil. And then there's also a separate breakdown of the properties. So if you're looking for something, for something antibacterial, you'll go to antibacterial, and under antibacterial, you'll see what all oils fall under that. So like there's just a little bit of breakdown for that, and showing you how you can use essential oils for ailments. And then my second book, I'm really excited about, because the second book is about how to beat viruses with supplements, with fasting, and what else did I do? How to beat viruses, fasting, supplements. Oh, I forgot what the third thing was. But yeah. Oh, you said book club. We should do a book club, huh, Jeanette? But I'm so excited. So you guys can see, I even have like a testimony with pictures that talks about getting HSV under control. She took pictures, and I'm going to post them in my book. So you guys get to see, how you can deal with outbreaks, how you can deal with outbreaks, how you can get it under control, and how you could possibly maybe rid yourself of the virus altogether. It is possible, because we are told that there is no cure for HSV. But I found a lot of evidence and articles that are quoted in the book. So I did the research, and I put I put the references in there for you to go check out. And then I showed you, I proved to you how you can do these things, by means of supplements and fasting. I don't know. Why can't I think of the third thing? Sharon, do you remember what it was? Let's see. Oh, duh. Nutrition. Nutrition is the final thing. So yeah, I'm excited to get those out because I've gotten some, like with my one product, the Candida Fighter, even though, that's more bacterial, Candida, that's not a virus. So, but my one product, the Candida Fighter, has really helped people, believe it or not, with their viral breakouts. Or maybe it wasn't a viral breakout. Maybe they thought it was a viral breakout, but maybe it was just because of the overgrowth of candidal infection, or the overgrowth of the yeast that causes them to have problems. So like if you eat certain things, it's going to trigger a response in your body or a reaction that may cause, like, vaginal itching or thrush, or canker sores, maybe even skin reactions. But I need to put links in here. But the Candida Fighter helps with all of that. If you take it regularly, and even if you don't take the Candida Fighter, I've told people in consultations and also in prior YouTube videos, if you go to my website, and you click on Candida Fighter and then click on the picture, you can see on the second picture, you can see the ingredients. And if you look at the ingredients, find an ingredient that stands out to you and purchase it in a tea form and drink it regularly. Drink the tea on a daily basis. Watch and see that you'll start to have less symptoms of candida overgrowth, and even HSV breakouts. So I'm so excited because a lot of that is in the book. I can't wait for you guys to get. I can't wait for it to be finalized and put out there. These are ebooks. I am considering making them like little, books that you can purchase and have, a hard copy of. But for now, they're ebooks. So I have an idea too. If there is a subject that you'd like me to do a book on, I can do that. If you think that there's something that would stand out to people, or even just for you, whatever's interesting to you, maybe people that you talk to, let me know, because I can do that too. But yeah, I'm excited. Like, this whole book thing is becoming my forte. Like, I love doing that more than anything else. And I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but one of my classmates graciously brought the idea to me, and I'm so grateful to her for that. I love reading books. I love researching. I love putting information together. I love helping people. So why not write my own book? The information that I put out, like on YouTube, and the research that I do for people, the things that I've gathered over the years, the mentorships, the experience, why not put it down in a book for people to have at their own, they can just have within their own reach and be able to go to whenever they want and just click, in their phone and read it when they need it, or not have to keep searching back for a YouTube video or find a spot in a YouTube video. Or if I had a consultation with them, trying to search through their notes. There's lots of people that I confer with back and forth through Facebook Messenger, as well as Instagram Direct, IG Direct Messaging. And I can't tell you how many times that they are like, I can't find that information you gave me. Could you resend it? And it's like, it's hard for me too. Like, please do a word search inside the message. Like, well, I know you can do that on Facebook. I don't think you can do it on direct messaging. But so it's convenient to be able to have everything right there and just a little ebook, so you can go and click on the chapter, and then you'll have what you need. So I'm excited about that. Those are my first two. The first one is ready for like processing. The second one is just about complete. It just needs some editing. But yeah, I'm excited. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm just talking. Let me see what y'all saying. Simone, you have 5 sisters. You told them how it helped you. You trying to get them on the July Wellness Program. That is so sweet. Hey, Angel. Yep. You caught me on live today. I just got done with morning worship, Angel. So I was like, hey, I'm dressed, got a little makeup on. Let me go ahead and go on here since I can, plus I didn't have I feel like I didn't want to, give my viewers just only that old information, because I didn't have a video prepared for today. So I used a video that I recorded 2 weeks ago, but I never made public. I just left it private. And so it's a little bit, it's old information. Well, some of the tips in there you have heard already, but then the information about zinc is very relevant. But sometimes you just feel like you want to give people something fresh, So yeah. Angel, I wonder if you've seen my YouTube. I mean, if you've seen my Facebook Live. I think I did a Facebook Live on the same information. But it was the comparisons between zinc and the coronavirus. So yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna wind it down. It's almost an hour. But it's always exciting to get on here with you ladies. I really love going live with you ladies. I'm probably going to do a Facebook Live a little bit later on today. But I'm going to finish. I have some things to finish. Dealing with these, all the provisions that are available to us right now. I really need to try to take advantage of some of those provisions. Let's see. You're taking elderberry with zinc. Oh, good. Oh, that's perfect, Angel. So you won't go wrong with that. Elderberry and zinc. Right on time. Yeah. Elderberry is so immune boosting. It's very good for your immune system. So yeah. But you ladies, hit me up if you come up with any ideas. I'd love to do a book. I wonder if anybody would be interested. I know there's going to be some interest. I'm thinking about doing a book on me, like just a bio on me. And it's not just about like July the herbalist. It's about July, who July is, and some of the things that I've experienced in my life, and hopefully how it can help somebody else who has gone through similar experiences, just my life. I am 44 years old. I will be 45 years old in a 3 months. I'll be 45 in 3 months. So I was married for half of that time. I can't say was because I'm not divorced yet. I'm separated. So the divorce has not been put through yet. But half my lifetime being married and the things that I've experienced as I have grown into who I am today, I would love to share with people, you know. And then losing some of the people that I've lost in my lifetime and how there's been a gaping hole without them there, and what I've done to cope. Just some things like that. Just kind of sharing with people. I know we all have a lot of stories. You think that would be a great read, Angel? Okay, I hope so. Because I'm like, I wonder if I'm about to hear crickets on this. People are like, no, nobody care about what you got going on. You need to hear what I got going, But anyway, I just thought that maybe it might be good because whether or not it is a good subject, what I really appreciate the most about writing is that it is very cleansing. It's very cleansing. It is detoxifying. And it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to write. You guys really should try journaling. You should journal on a daily basis, especially while we're enduring what we're enduring now. Journal every day. It's the same thing as being able to go to the bathroom after you've eaten. So journal on a daily basis your experiences, how you're feeling, what you're going through, how this is affecting you. I promise you, it will feel so good rather than as opposed to if you did not do it, because you might not even see a need to do it. But if you do it, you're going to feel some type of release and some type of weight lifted. So I strongly suggest that you do that. But anyway, I hope that you guys really enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. Thank you. Our lives can help each other. And at times when we're helping, we're healing. Yes. And it just made me feel like that. You can see how it just changed my whole, demeanor, my voice. The tone in my voice has become more calm. Like it's extremely calming. I love it. It's a release. So you guys, thank you for all your support. Thank you. And you said you thought you posted about the Candida fighter being so awesome, but it was to someone else. That's okay. It's okay. If you want to, Sharon, maybe if you can do it on my business site on July Wellness Facebook, that would be awesome if you don't mind. But all right, you ladies, thank you for joining me this morning. I hope that you all have you said it, the Candida fighter really pulls things out. Yeah, it does. I've been taking it myself and I've been feeling so good. I started taking it because I started noticing all this shelter in place and the things that I've been eating have been causing me to take in a little bit more dairy where I don't really eat dairy, So yeah, and it's been helping me out so that I don't have the mucus buildup and stuff. So thank you for that testimony, Sharon. I appreciate that. I really do. All right, ladies, enjoy your day.